My wonderful, beautiful, amazing Aries. I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general love reading, a 5-card spread. But before I do that, I want to offer these two beautiful roses as a token of my love and appreciation for you all for supporting me out there. I love you guys incredibly, and thank you all so very much for all of your love and support. So anyway, now the first card represents you in this 5-card love reading, the second the other person, the third the relationship, fourth the past, and fifth the future. Then I'll draw a special vampire oracle and then a favole card for more information. But let's get started with card number 1, which is you. My goodness, you get the 8 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, I'm kind of getting out two, senses here. I'm getting the single Aries and I'm getting the Aries in a relationship. So let's start off with maybe the Aries in a relationship. I see that you're the one that's putting the time and effort, and you're the one who's pretty much, the harmonious one in this connection between you and the other person. Not saying the other person might not be, but in this reading, since it's, directed at you, I just see you're the one that's actually putting the time and effort into, establishing a beautiful, harmonious, stable, beautiful, whatever, you find beautiful connection in your own way. And it makes sense, because you're the Aries, you're the Emperor, you're the father, the mother. But you're pretty much, the first of all the 12 zodiac signs. So it makes sense that you're the one that is, the one who's like the provider of the type, or the one that pretty much is the seducer of some kind. I know a lot of humans, even both men and women, love to be seduced in their own way. But in this situation, it's like you're the one that's putting in the time and effort into this beautiful, harmonious connection, and it makes sense. I'm not surprised. But let's see who you're seducing, or you're the one. The other person is the Star. Oh my goodness, it could be an Aquarius. But we're also in Aquarius season, and this is the card for the Aquarius, zodiac sign. But or you could even have Aquarius somewhere in your star chart. But what I'm seeing here is the other person is a definite wish fulfillment. But before I continue on, for the single Aries out there, I know I promised I would actually do both of them, but for the single is I actually see that you're the one that's going to be putting in time and effort into actually going on the hunt, because we are still at the start of 2025. We're heading off into that beautiful romantic season that many humans love to, celebrate somewhere in February or something. I don't do it, but I know there's thousands of humans, and maybe you're the one that's going to be actually, seducing this individual. And whoever it is, for any kind of single Aries out there, I do see some kind of wish fulfillment for you as well. And we're still in Aquarius season, so this could take place between or even, sort of towards the end of February of some kind. But for both, single and in a relationship, Aries, there's definitely a wish fulfillment. And for the one who's already in a relationship, and this person is definitely your wish fulfillment of some kind. Wonderful, amazing, beautiful. I love it. Man, woman, blonde, brunette, redhead. But I just see that, this person is really the one that you wanted to be with. So I'm so honored and so happy to be giving you this beautiful reading, my beloved Aries. Wow. The relationship, Queen of Pentacles. So again, for, the single and in a relationship, Aries, is that okay? If you're in a relationship, you will seem to be the one who's very grounded, down to earth. You're the one that's pretty much basking in the moonlight. Everything, all is well. You just see this vampiress with her eyes closed, and it's just pretty much just like, wow, she's at peace. She's got her guard dog with her. She's got her glass of blood. Hopefully you guys don't do that. But I just see that there's definitely serenity here. And even for the single Aries out there, what I see here is there will definitely be a wish fulfillment, and it's going to be a very beautiful, grounded relationship. It doesn't per se have to be an Aquarius. It could even be with an earth sign of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It's just like the fire and logs, a very harmonious connection. And it just looks like, sometime in the future, can't say when, where, or how. This isn't all about, talking future, but if you're still in the single, phase of your life, sometime in the days, weeks, months, or a year, or years ahead, you will find this beautiful, grounded individual. Beautiful. Let's look at the past. Three of Cups. Oh my goodness. Okay, for the one who's already in a relationship, obviously this means marriage and engagement and all kinds of celebratory occasions that took place in your past. Beautiful and wonderful, amazing. And I'm so happy for you that you were able to find the star wish fulfillment individual of your dreams, your desires, your needs. Wow. And for the actually, for the single Aries, it actually looks like that maybe, it's like this relation or this past celebratory moment could have also been like an eye-opening moment where you actually thought, wow, I mean, maybe you worked on yourself and now you're pretty much out, going on the hunt for once in your life. Maybe you're well, there was obviously some kind of celebratory moment for you. Maybe this was just an awakening of you that you pretty much just thought, oh wow, now I'm ready to go out or something. And since we are still at the start of 2025, heading off towards that romantic season or something, but it just looks like that, there is obviously some kind of beautiful, celebratory moment that took place in your life. Wow. Well, we're going to have to look at the future, won't we? Okay, you get Nine of Swords. Yikes. Okay, so what I'm kind of seeing here, my beloved, beautiful Aries, for both single and in a relationship, well, I'm going to first start off with the single ones. I can sense that you're worried about that you're going to be alone forever. Well, the most important thing is yes or no. I can't say for sure in any way. It's like the only thing what I would advise is to actually start, working on the courtship phase right now and go over to those bars, taverns, whatever humans go to, or even, any kind of like courtship, phases, because, back in my time, 300 years ago, and well, the way how men and women actually met each other was either through family engagements, where, it's like my father wasn't really much of a, he wasn't really much of saying, oh yeah, I need to have, grandchildren and stuff like that. I mean, I'm sure my sisters, had, provided him with grandchildren, whereas I was the one that was turned into a vampire around that time. But, the thing was, it's like, it was usually through taverns, acquaintances, families, engagements, stuff like that, that, both men and women met each other. Because I believe my parents met when they were actually at this kind of like a bonfire kind of situation, and this was probably like maybe 400 years or some ago. I don't know how long. But, they were more or less, their eyes just met across the way, and then, they more or less just kind of started moving in closer towards each other and stuff like that. I mean, it sounds a bit of a traditional story of some kind, but I guess that's how it happened. But for you, I'm just, okay, if you're worried about being single and alone forever, I would try to, we'll work on that right now before, it either becomes too late or that this might happen. And for the ones who are in a relationship, okay, no judgment ever coming from me. Should you actually be facing a divorce or a breakup real soon, it's up to you on what you want to do, because this, reading is for you and you alone, and this is also your own and personal life and not for me or anybody else to tell you how to live. So, whatever happens, if you want to avoid any kind of nightmare situation, I would try to work on that as well. Wow. It was, yeah, I mean, it can happen. So anyway, I'm going to draw a vampire oracle for you. Oof, okay. Nightmare. Psychic protection, shield, and bad dreams. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here. The psychic protection is, what you're going to be doing right now to mitigate and take care of any kind of potential hazards of the Nine of Swords. The shield is also about just pretty much maybe, you're taking advice from me into thinking, okay, Miss Gabriella says I should work on it right now, or at least will suggest it. Then I would actually be working on that right now, so it doesn't turn into a bad dream. But if you're dealing with any kind of nightmares or bad dreams right now, I would definitely be working on this and just try to we'll find a way either to find somebody or get out of any kind of negative situation before it gets worse, and for whatever reason, it may or may not ever come to pass and stuff like that. So it's up to you on what you want to do personally. I'm just your Vampire Tarot Guide reader. So I'm going to finish off with a Favole card and see what Favole has for my Aries. Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, okay. It looks like that you have luck on your side, my beloved Aries. Well done. You know, you of course you get a wish fulfillment real soon. For all the single ones, there's definitely luck on your side, and there's definitely some kind of wish fulfillment heading towards you. And for the ones, you know, who are in a relationship and stuff like that, you know, no matter what, there will always be luck on your side because, you know, you are the Aries, the first of all the 12 zodiac signs. You're the Emperor. And, you know, well, should you get a breakup or divorce, you know, luck is definitely on your side for any reason. And so, yeah, but I just love, you know, this is actually considered my favorite card. Well, my beloved Aries, I'm going to leave it at this, but I hope if this, you know, does resonate with you, you know, that you'll join and subscribe for more vampire information towards the future. I just want to thank you all so very much for supporting me and my channel. I love you guys. In a few days, I'm going to go back to general readings. I'm going to go back and forth, well, for now, between general and love for now. But I just want to say how much I love you guys and admire and thank you all again.